Welcome to MTG Killian. This is a new series I want to kind of do on the channel, where once a month I kind of go over what I'm collecting and or investing in Magic the Gathering, sealed products or reserve list cards or serialized cards, and you can kind of join the adventure where I'm heading. And so I guess month of August was a pretty big buy. Probably a little more than I usually would do, but I think you guys will get a feel like what I'm spending and how much I'm spending on things in my collectible collection here. But we have a set, and starting off, we have the Final Fantasy collector decks. I have got one of each. Let's see here. I'm also figuring out the camera situation for the first time, so bear my rookiness. But yeah, so basically for this month, I wanted to get all four Final Fantasy Commander decks, the collector editions. I do think these will go in value. Obviously, I bought them. Of course, I believe that. But I think a lot of the University Beyond decks have done pretty well. This product, just like the Lord of the Rings, has done extremely well. I think these are all characters that people would want to play with in the future and would want to have in the future if they could, especially in the collector version. And yeah, I normally wouldn't buy this much in 1 month, but I kind of want to get the whole set and start off this video right with all four of them, because that was the game plan. So yeah. And I got 3 of these from my local game store. I had to get the Cloud one off TCG Player. That one sold out pretty quick, I would say. And then the other thing I bought this month is a Recurring Nightmare. I do not own one. I do like the reserve list cards that are seen in Vintage Cube more than other reserve list cards, and this one is played in a Vintage Cube for I think consistently. So I do eyeball vintage cards. Or I'm sorry, reserve list cards are played in Vintage Cube, or the more powerful ones, of course. And who doesn't like a good Recurring Nightmare? But yeah, this is kind of what I bought. Not kind of, but this is what I bought collectible-wise for the month of August. I did buy a couple other products, I bought me a couple other Commander decks to play with eventually. Got the World Seed and the Miss Bumblebee, or Miss Bumble, the little rabbit, the group hug deck. I bought those, but those are more for just playing with. Those aren't going to be sealed, or I consider like an investment quality. But yeah, this is my first, what I'm collecting of the month of, and give a like, comment, share, and hopefully I can do this once a month. These shouldn't be too long of videos. It's pretty straightforward and simple. And yeah, maybe later down the road, if you guys like these kind of videos, I can show you what I have already collected, because I've been collecting Magic since 2020, so I got a good little seal collection. I'm still always working on my reserve list collection too, and a few little serialized cards here and there. But yeah, so maybe in the future go over what I already have, but from now continuing forward, I'll at least keep monthly updates of anything new I buy. And yeah, cheers, have a good day.